Pinhead, the fearsome leader of the Cenobites, was a being of pure pain and pleasure, who knew only the darkest depths of human desire. Yet, despite his reputation as a merciless torturer, he was not immune to the call of love. One day, while traversing the boundaries of the infernal realm, Pinhead encountered a Cenobite unlike any he had ever known. She was called Verena, a creature of beauty and grace, who possessed a strange and alluring power. From the moment they met, Pinhead was captivated by Verena's charm and intelligence. They spent hours conversing, sharing their deepest thoughts and fears, and soon they found themselves falling deeply in love. Despite the taboo of romantic attachments in the Cenobite order, Pinhead and Verena were powerless to resist their mutual attraction. They shared intimate moments, gazing deeply into each other's eyes, and exploring the furthest limits of physical and emotional pleasure. As their relationship deepened, however, Pinhead began to question his loyalty to the Cenobites. He knew that his love for Verena put him at odds with the Order's strict codes of conduct, and that their relationship could endanger both of them. In the end, Pinhead and Verena chose to leave the Cenobite Order, forsaking their power and immortality in the name of their love. They journeyed to the edge of the infernal realm, where they could live in peace and solitude, far from the reach of the Cenobites and their sadistic ways. For a time, Pinhead and Verena were happy, enjoying the simple pleasures of mortal life, such as holding hands, watching sunsets, and sharing meals together. Yet they both knew that their newfound happiness was fragile and that the horrors of the infernal realm were never far away. And so they lived on, cherishing their love for each other and the fleeting moments of happiness it brought, until they were called back to the infernal realm to face the consequences of their actions. Though their love had been pure and true, they had broken the sacred laws of the Cenobite Order, and there would be hell to pay. Pinhead and Verena were brought before the Cenobite tribunal, where they were found guilty of betraying the Order and their sacred duties. As punishment, they were both subjected to a terrifying ordeal of pain and suffering, known as the Lament Configuration. The Lament Configuration was a complex puzzle box that, when solved, opened a gateway to another dimension, where the most unspeakable horrors awaited. Pinhead and Verena were forced to solve the puzzle and endure the unimaginable torture that lay beyond. Despite their suffering, Pinhead and Verena refused to renounce their love for each other, and they emerged from the Lament Configuration as changed beings. They had been stripped of their powers, their immortality, and their memories of each other, but they were still bound by an unbreakable bond of love. As a final punishment, Pinhead and Verena were banished from the Cenobite Order, forced to live out the rest of their lives as mortals, with no memory of their former lives as Cenobites. Yet, despite their punishment, they found solace in the fact that they had each other, and that their love had survived even the most unspeakable horrors.